Hello, friends and strangers on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are back with another coffee request. Today we are checking out another song by the band The Sixsters, a very incredible band who's been through a lot of stuff. I learned a little bit ahead of time for my last reaction, but I've learned even more in the comments from everybody who watched that reaction. I learned a lot more about them. Um, they have really been through a lot. They are from the Ukraine. If if you follow the news like at all, you may know that there's been a lot of struggle in that part of the world. I do not mean to sugarcoat it or diminish it in any way, but just trying to stay like YouTube friendly and stuff, friends. But like you may know that there's been a lot going on in that side of the world. So there's been a lot going on in the lives of these band members. I've also learned that the lineup of this band has changed over time. Um, there were originally six of them. That's how they got the name the Sixters. And I think at this point, currently they're at five. And that's about all I remember from what I learned recently about them. But we are going to react to another song by them today. This one seems I'm getting the feeling it's going to be a bit more emotional, just based on the title. Excuse me. It's called "For Us, For Me," and I did get a little peek at the description. It says that the song has a special place in their hearts, and it's truly emotional. So I am trying not to be very enthusiastic or cheerful right now because I'm expecting this one's going to be very, very moving. So let's go ahead and jump into this. And yeah, before we move on, I do want to give a big thank you to everybody who has been watching my reactions, supporting my channel. I do appreciate you. Thank you for spending your time with me and sharing music you love with me and giving me a chance to share music you love with other people. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. Let's jump into the reaction. All right, again, we are checking out the song "For Us, For Me," official video from the Sixsters. Yeah, it looks like a music video, so we're gonna check this out. Again, I've come to the understanding that this one's a bit more emotional, a bit more heartfelt. So let's prepare for that, and let's get our volume up so we can hear what's going on. Didn't realize my volume was so low. All right, let's check it out.
Even sunset is gone already, and I can feel it barely. Empty walls so I can rest. I dive into nowhere. Steps are getting slower. Thoughts like prayers. God, will you forgive me? Steps are getting slower. Thoughts like prayers. God, will you forgive me?
I'm really fascinated by what they're wearing. I guess it makes me think of prom dresses for some reason. I'm not sure why. Um, there's probably some meaning behind it. I imagine it may be related to how they are teenagers, all of them, and how much of their youth has kind of been stolen from them due to the events happening in the world. Uh, maybe that's maybe I don't know if other countries do prom like Americans do. I really don't know. But that's what it's making me think of. But I could be completely off the mark. But that's the first thing I thought of. I also really like the way the music changed into this like heavier kind of motion. I do want to take it back a little bit and listen to it again. So let's do that. And her voice is so pretty, and they all look so pretty. I also it looks like they're all wearing sneakers. Maybe I don't know. I'm mostly listening to the music. Thought I saw a couple of them wearing sneakers. I don't know. Let's just keep listening. It's very beautiful so far.
Thoughts like prayers. God, will you forgive me? dancing home without the light. How should I escape? No way, no way, no way to feel safe. Treat me right, hold me tight. You'll never know how long I've been searching for life again. Words are strange, stumbling, I'm going out, but anyway, falling off the edge. For us, for me, there is nothing more to say.
Man, the music really crescendoed there, didn't it? And it felt like the emotions in it also crescendoed. There was that, they had that heavy bit earlier in the song, then they brought it back, and then they escalated it even. You can just hear the emotion in the music alone. I mean, I can hear it in the lyrics as well, but like even if there were no lyrics to the song, you could probably tell just by the music and the way that they're performing it and how much energy and force they're putting into like the music itself. Like you can tell it's emotional. It's really moving. Let's keep listening.
Going out, but anyway, falling off the edge. For us, for me, there is nothing more to say. For us, for me, there is nothing more to say. Say it's okay. For us, for me, there is nothing more to say. For us, for me, there is nothing more to say.
Um, Goodness. Um, I mean, I can't imagine what they've been through. The more I watch it, the more it did feel in a setting because there was like an archway with like a glittering curtain. I never went to prom, but I've seen movies. I've seen TikToks and whatever it was that existed before TikToks. I've seen what prom looks like or is supposed to look like. So like that's the vibe I was getting. And the more I listened to the lyrics, the more it felt like, yeah, this kind of feels like expressing the frustration and hurt from what they've been through. Really, and maybe I'm completely off the mark, but that's what it made me think about, and I started getting really, really sad and really moved by their ability to still make music through it all. Like, it's really, music is just really amazing, isn't it? The way we people use it. In this case, I guess it would be a way to, I guess, cope, express, archive, and journalize in your own way. Kind of lost my voice there for a second. I don't know. That was really beautiful, really moving, and really sad. And I wish I had a bit more understanding, just a bit more. I'll probably take a moment to like read the comments of that video I just reacted to. Maybe I can get some more context from like the fans that are commenting underneath it. That's probably what I'll do. Um, yeah, it was really beautiful though. Their voices, their dresses, and their makeup and their hair. They just looked really well dressed, and they just looked really gorgeous. And it really was strange having that right next to all the feelings they were expressing too. Um, yeah. I mean, being a teenager is already difficult. Like I'm sitting here thinking about that concept removed from like their personal experience. The idea of singing about struggle while dressed like you're going to a teenage prom. Like I can see how that could be relatable to anyone who doesn't understand the context of what's going on in the song and what it was written about. but I can also see it in the context of what these girls have been through, I think, and I think that's really interesting. Yeah, very beautiful, very sad. Started to tear up there near the end. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. If you like what you heard, please click the link in my description. It will take you to the video I just reacted to. You can find more music from the Sixters from there, find out more about them, learn more about them. They're very, very fascinating, very wonderful band. I mean, I've only heard two songs so far, but I've learned a lot about them from the comments and from those two songs alone. Um, yeah, thank you everyone who's made it this far in the video. I do kind of talk a lot sometimes. Yes, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.